Hey everybody, I have made it to the Proven Winners Display Gardens at 4-Star Nursery, and this is a really special place because these are more inspiration gardens. So they've done a really good job of putting together plant combinations and color combinations that you can put in your yard. I think if you come here, you don't even have to be using Proven Winner plants to get ideas on different things that you want to mix together. So I'm going to just walk around, show you some of my favorites. You can see they're using the Hoopla Vivid Orchid in their baskets here behind me. That's looking really like a fantastic Supertunia, so looking forward to that. Let me show you a couple other favorites that I have. Here are some sample pots, and they all have some of the new varieties that they've introduced. So this one is all mini vistas, the Supertunia mini vistas. So these have a little bit smaller flower, but really a lot of vigor. So those are going to take up a lot of space, really look beautiful. Kind of nice spring bright colors here with the this is the new Supertunia Saffron Finch, Petunia, Calibrachoa in there, and then the Verbena. Let's see, what else are this is really bright and bold. So we've got a Petunia, Calibrachoa, and then some Lantana. Can't beat the color on that. Meanwhile, this one makes me feel like I'm on a cloud because it's got that sparkling Amethyst, Superbena, and then you've got the two Calibrachoas in there. Actually, is that Calibrachoa? Yeah, it is. And then another example of some Lantana with Calibrachoa. And I really like this one here. This is the improved Bermuda Beach. So it's got a little bit more of a coral color now. And then it's put in with one of the Punch Calibrachoas. And that's the improved, I think it's Cherryburst Superbena, or has named something like that. So those look really nice together. And I wouldn't have expected to put these two together and have it work as well as it does. And then over here, we got all kinds of other things. I have to stop over here at this Jazzberry one because this is Supertunia Jazzberry with some Euphorbia and then the jet black sweet potato vine. I have to say that is a class act right there. These planters are exciting, and that sweet potato vine in there, I think it is the upside key lime. I'm guessing it could be one of the other ones, but the way it's climbing up to the top, I love how it kind of creates this rain chain kind of look on that one. I'll just give you a little tour of some of these combinations that they put together. Looks absolutely fantastic. This is kind of the purple section over here. So that Bordeaux is looking great with the Royal Velvet, and then this is called Lilac Blue Verbena or Superbena. That's not one that we've carried before. I'm calling this Supertunia Vista Island because they have all the colors of the Supertunia mini vistas in here. So this is the one with the smaller flowers, but it gets completely covered. So we have white, pink star. This one here is the Indigo. And so the Indigo has a little bit of variation in the color as it fades. Then you've got hot pink. You can see really solid color on that one, as well as I fell in love with the yellow. This one really is a nice one for creating a carpet in the landscape or looking good in baskets. This is the Violet Star. Over here is the Sweet Sangria. This one's new this year, and I really like the color. I think because it's reminiscent, sorry, my shadow's in there. It's reminiscent of a little bit of that Jazzberry, maybe a little pinker than that. This is the Scarlet. That one was new last year. And over here, this is the Midnight. And take a look at that dark color on that. Just really rich and velvety. Gotta love this. This was a popular combination for us this spring with online orders. So this is the Vermillionaire Cuphea. You can see that's just one plant in there, and it gets nice and big. And then they've got it paired with some Calibrachoa. Just a nice, simple combination that looks great. Here's the Superbena Pink Cashmere, and this is really a beautiful pale pink color. Great coverage on this. They've got it over here combined with a pink Calibrachoa, and I think that's some Superbena whiteout as well. I can tell that in the containers it's probably getting more water because the flowers and the plants are a lot bigger than what we see in these combinations. But like, take a look at this combo. This is that Bermuda Beach, which is a coral Petunia, and then with the Superbena in there, just gorgeous. Supertunia Saffron Finch, looking absolutely stunning. I love how it's got the dark color in there with the light halo around it. Looks really good in this combination here with some of the Lantana, and then that's probably the Queen Tut grass, and then that's some lemon coral sedum in there. They tucked it in here. That's some Jamesbrittenia and Calibrachoa. I must admit, this year's introductions of double Superbells has re-piqued my interest in doubles, because normally I don't always love them because they sometimes don't flower as much or they're not as vigorous, but look at this improved white. It's absolutely stunning. Everywhere I've seen it, it's looked like this as well. So this isn't a once and off kind of thing. This is really regular for this plant. It looks great in the containers as well. And then here, I love this combination. It is the Superbells double white, some licorice, some Diamond Frost Euphorbia, I think it is. Yep, Diamond Frost, and then some Angelonia as well. Absolutely stunning. Now, when we look over here, they do have the double smitten pink. This one doesn't seem to be quite as vigorous. I've seen it in a couple spots, and it does seem to be not quite the performer that the white is. But I can say that this one over here, this is the Superbells Vintage Coral. This one has been performing really well everywhere I've gone. So let's just pop over here. Look at it in the sun. The color is really unique. It's got almost like a burgundy pink rim, and then it's got almost like a peach orangey kind of center. It looks absolutely stunning. There's so many things this could look great with, yellows, purples. It's a really nice kind of plant here. And look at how many flowers. I mean, this is layer upon layer of flower in there, and there's tons of buds coming as well. Have a look at this combination. In the center, that's the Truffula Pink Gumfrina, and then we work our way out with the Supertunia Snowdrift, and then there's a little bit of Hoopla in there. Those look like they were planted more recently maybe. And then this is the Superbena Pink Cashmere. Gotta love that. This is one of their sweet potato vines. This one's called Bewitched After Midnight. And you can just see, I love that dark leaf put in there. I think it looks really nice with the pink. And just this entire thing, seeing these planted out in the landscape really changes things up, because I'm used to seeing a lot of these in containers, and I always forget how good things like Verbena and sweet potato vine and petunias look in the landscape. I hope you enjoyed this little tour. I am a sweaty mess, and that reminds me, thank you to everybody who's been watering those plants, because just walking around here, I am thirsty, and I know that they have been too. And in all the trial gardens and display gardens, people have been doing an amazing job. So hats off to all the people who have been watering, and that's also you at home, because it does take a lot of water and fertilizer and care just to keep things looking so beautiful. But hey, I really think it's worth it. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.